If you are more than 45 years and attain menopause, pregnancy seems unbelievable, is it? But with the modern techniques of IVF, we can bring back your menstruation and the uterus can be made ready for a pregnancy with a pretty good success rate.
Menteri Rangba Kejala Meghalaya Konrad Kongkal Sangma badu sembut Menteri Rangba Kejala Ubak Preston Tensong. Kilebuk Yumau Nong Rim ban Shna Surok Belfort New Shillong Township ha Jinglot Basap Kundai Klur Tengka. Kesurok nading pasok sa Shillong bypass sa Jinglot Kebasan Pusan Klur Tengka bad kesurok Briba Maupat New Shillong Township ha Jinglot Kabankot Kumba Arpunyau hadu Sap Kundai Klur Tengka. Nalor kani kilebuk mau nong rim ru ban penbaha ban Shna Surok Tulen jong Shillong ding pasok. Habakran ne kejing yalang Konrad Kongkal Sangma ulo kubur ya kejing ahlor kejing kapnya ka Jingdheng Kali ba kejing nang Roy jong nong ba Shillong hagis nem kibala litno mat ke sarkar kelsim kia ka ban penhe bat peniar ke nong ba kanang ba na ban penduna ya kejing kapnya ula banjor kejing dan kam ban penmi kejing tei ha ka New Shillong Township bat bandon ke administrative city Shabar jong ke nong ba Bak sarkar kadang syong man penwandor ke secretariat ke Batamai ha New Shillong bala kami lenti bai kani ka kam an pendap ha po upnai leber mentag snem bat kani rap shibon ban penduna ke Jingdheng Kali bat ke jingkap ngya ha ke Sor Shillong Menteri Rangba ula penbenaru bak sarkar kan sapleno ya ke Integrated Command and Control Center kemudian pengor ke Sor Shillong da ke jing penankam ya palat lai sepatali ki kamera ke bala pendat lengba ke Smart City Project Berantairu ya ke park ha golf links, adventure sports berkejakai ki patba, bakin syong bat yat kai.
New township. Investment ki babun ba kapag sorka kalastan. Sa kandit Tylli isnem ya ka secretariat but the office sorka tar will be shifted. But mapi kino yalam snong hakite ki area. Kabanin kong pide ki badon boktam. Hangne po kajalame kala jongi. Baka capital jongi benta. Ka state capital. Omshu ha ul Shillong. Nrei kandei hante po di Shillong.
Side by side with the road we are constructing, we asked the Rambashnong Guru, but he who did the Shang and Blood and Shillong to have a PD Jakaru, the day had to come to Bandong Bandot, is Surok Babiang, but Poishaman each trillion. Then PD Jakarta and the Kata proper planning. Kata request Ragaru, Kanamba Kaniga development, the Bangila and government, the Kanyan Kashnong, and Donald Yellow planning.
And that's why these three roads are very, very crucial. We are happy to tell you that the tendering process of these roads will also take place in the next few weeks, couple of weeks time, I'm presuming. And we should be able to start the work for this also very, very soon. So it's not that we're laying the foundation stone and just leaving it. We expect that the work for this will start within the next 3 to 4 months, 6 months. I mean, rains are coming, of course, but things will move at a very, very fast pace. And we would want these roads to be completed at the earliest. So while we do that, I was mentioning to you that many things are happening in Shillong city, and you will see many of them being inaugurated very soon. For example, we will have the ICCC, which is the Integrated Command and Control Center. This is a state-of-the-art system where we'll be having a massive screen, maybe 5 to 6 times or 10 times the size of this screen in one big hall like we see in the movies. And we'll be monitoring the entire Shillong city with over 300 plus cameras, the traffic congestion, the traffic movement, different kind of situations. So it will be a complete IT-based integrated command and control center, which we expect, which is part of the Smart City project. And we expect that project also to be inaugurated somewhere before the end of this calendar year. Similarly, very soon, in fact, we were supposed to lay the foundation stone today, we could not, but I'll just mention it to you that the golf link area we have already tied up with the association, and there will be a large public park that will be created in the 3-4 areas which you must be noticing. The golf course has got those areas where there are a lot of trees out there. Without cutting any of the trees, we'll be creating small parks, small adventure sports kind of a area, place for people to sit, people to walk. And around the golf course also, we are going to be having some areas for people to walk in association with the Golf Association. And we were supposed to lay the foundation stone for that today also, but the Honorable Local MLA is not present today. He's in Delhi. He requested that he would like to be present for that program. And similarly, we'll be doing a very important waterfront project on Polo side, and that also will be something that will develop, apart from many, many other projects that we're doing. So what I'm trying to tell you, or the message that I'm trying to give to you today, is that Shillong is going to see a transformation like never before. Even as we speak, even the new secretariat space that's coming up, we don't have the estimates yet because designs are being finalized, but the project will be anywhere above 500 crores. So even if you look at the basic roads that are going on right now, the roads that are going to come up, the existing projects of the smart city project that is taking place, you're looking at almost close to 2,000 plus crores that is going to be planned and worked and invested to make Shillong into a modern, decongested, and a futuristic city. Of course, there's a lot of work to be done, but the vision is there, the ideas are there, and the focus with which we're moving, we are sure that we'll be able to achieve these projects and growth in the days to come. But what is more important to remember, and which is why we are all here today, is that while government is going to be developing the yellow area and orange areas, which is within the government's land and jurisdiction, in the sense that it's the government land, the rest are community-owned properties. And this is for the first time that government of Meghalaya is reaching out to communities to share with you and tell you that we will give you the technical expertise. If we can work together, then this orange and yellow area can be this entire zone. It can become a planned city. And you can imagine if it's done in a planned way, not in an unplanned manner, how beautiful Shillong will come out to be. Maybe it may take 25 years, 30 years, 50 years, we may not be there. But at least we will lay that foundation and leave a legacy for our future generation, so that for years and years and centuries, people will talk about how the government and the community worked together to ensure that we created this kind of a town plan. So this is the last day. So if you can see, the two roads that we're making now, the red and the purple, are going to lead straight to that new administrative city. And hence you will not have to go through this entire traffic jam to access the new secretariat. The red line, the route that you're seeing, that's a 49 crore project, which we are proposing now, is going to be a double lane highway about 6.5 or 7 kilometers long, which is going to go straight to the new secretariat. We will have different kind of bus services, different kind of public utility, all of these things planned along the way, of course, with all your support. Because if community is not involved in this, we will not be able to do it successfully. And hence, this is where the new administrative city or the secretariat will come up. And as was mentioned by our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, we are already at the planning stage where the design for this new secretariat is being worked out as we speak. We are expecting that by the month of March, we should be finished and completed. I'm taking a review next week on the presentations for the design of the new secretariat. Once we do that, we expect that by the month of October, we should be able to start the construction work of the new secretariat. And we are hopeful, of course it's a big challenge, that in 3 years' time, we should be able to do majority of the work. I'm not saying everything will be completed, but majority of the work so that there's sufficient space for at least the secretariat to shift to the new Shillong township area in that orange section out there. And that's the kind of vision and speed at which we are moving. And once we do that, our ideal objective is to use the current locations that are there where the government offices are to expand the roads within Shillong city. Now when we see the secretariat where we are right now, there is the space between the MCCL and the secretariat. That space is there. Both MCCL side also and our secretariat side also, all the way to DC office is a land of the government where we have the secretariats. Can we work towards expanding the road to make it into a bit more than double lane so that there's again decongestion? So wherever possible, green space and decongestion within Shillong can be done, that's the existing Shillong city can be done once we are able to shift the administrative city to the new Shillong township. And of course, when the new Shillong township also shifts there, the traffic also, if not 50%, I would expect that 30 to 40% of the traffic will also shift to this area because as you are aware, our assembly as well as the government offices, if they're all there, then the traffic towards our existing Shillong city will also be minimal.